Hey beautiful people, it's Rickita and I'm back with another video. So in this video, I want to talk to you guys about good credit cards for beginners. Now, some of these will actually give you guaranteed approvals, but a lot of these cards, you guys, when I say you're a beginner, that means that you're just not starting off. I'm not thinking of you having like negative accounts and like things like that on your credit reports. If you have like negative accounts on your credit reports, like collections, charge-offs, you're not necessarily a beginner. You're someone with bad credit and you have to get credit cards for that. But I'll show you where to get those at too. If you clicked on this video and you're like, wait, I still want to get credit cards. So let me show you guys where these credit cards is located at. I put together a perfect list for you all so you can be able to find these credit cards and get approved for these credit cards because you can apply right through the website and you have the direct link for that credit card. So let's go ahead and check it out. If you guys have any questions, please go ahead and drop your questions down below in the comments. So I took a long time putting together my website, Rickita.com. So if you ever want to schedule a call with me, check out like what upcoming events I have, you want help buying a home or you want to look at the home tours that I have in Florida, then definitely go ahead and check out those links here. And if you do have bad credit and you're watching this video, you need to remove your negative accounts, please check out these links here. You can click on each one of these. So late payments, student loans, collections, charge-off, bankruptcies. These are the letters you'll use to remove them accounts from your credit reports. And then also I have my membership where we help people do that hands-on, where we'll actually mail out the letters as long as you're a member. But these are the lists that I wanted you to look at. So we got the best credit cards for bad credit. So those people that got bad credit, this will most likely be the list that you'll look at. And we'll look at that list too, because beginners and bad credits, y'all do have beginners and people with bad credit, y'all do have like similar credit cards that y'all can get. So we can't look at that list. But I always tell people to go to the best credit cards to build credit, because usually when you're building credit, you're a beginner, this is going to be your list here. But you can check here too, because you might can get approved for some of those credit cards. And they have something where they can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. So they can tell you yes or no without giving you a hard inquiry. So you can still check this list out. If you're a student, you can look here and see if you can get any of those credit cards. When your credit score get a little better, check out this list here. Also, best credit cards for travel, for gas, rewards, and cash back. Usually gas, rewards, cash back, travel, and just the best credit cards in general. All of these lists right here, you really need to have better credit, honestly. You really do. So let's go ahead and check out the best credit cards to build credit. Let's go ahead and check out that list, because I think that's going to be the best one for you all. I think that's where you're going to be able to find like your ideal credit cards. Now, if you're a beginner, like when people really building their credit, I always tell them to get this self Visa card, or it's just a self account. You can't get the Visa card until you have at least $100 in your account. It is a secure one. This one is like one of the guaranteed approval ones, and a lot of people credit score went up. Mine went up over 155 points with being 160 something points since being with self. So I always tell people about self. So even if you're on bad credit or you beginning, this will be a great one for you. Now you'll get their installment account, and then you'll later on be able to get their Visa card, and they're not going to check your credit at all. So it is a guaranteed approval as long as you're putting that money in that account, your initial account that you have to sign up for. Definitely check out my video to learn more about that credit card. Another one that is guaranteed approval. This is a great one that's for beginners that, maybe you got one or two things on your credit reports. You can't get all credit cards. The credit builder card is great for that. They'll allow you to get 2 credit cards. It is a secure credit card though, but it is a great one for beginners. Now, they'll allow you to get 2 of them, but it's without a credit check. If you're in Nevada or Wisconsin, I believe you can get this credit card. Yeah, these credit cards, but this is a great one for beginner, because usually before you can get the credit card in the mail, they're going to put that card on your credit report. So that's something I really love about this one. This can really boost your credit scores a lot, as long as you keep your balance low on your credit cards. And once you get these, you guys, and let them start reporting, you can start going to, like after 6 months, you can start looking at the best credit cards in general, the best ones for travel. You can start looking at all those other lists. So definitely go ahead and check out that credit builder card. Now, the next one is Kickoff. Kickoff will have a guaranteed approval as long as they can verify you. So they need to be able to verify you as a person, verify your identity, and then they'll be able to give you an account. Now, Kickoff will report a $750 account onto your credit reports, and all you have to do is pay $5 per month for that. This should really boost your credit score up. You can see one of my clients, their credit score went up 74 points with that Kickoff. So please do not sleep on Kickoff, because it'll help you boost your credit score. And look, it went up 74 points. It went to 610. So just imagine where they started at. If it went to 610, I'm guessing it was at what, 540. You know, they were very low at first, but that kickoff helped bring their credit score up, and that's going to be great for you. So when it get added to your credit reports, it should start reporting. So now you're going to start being able to get credit cards. So definitely check that out. The Discover Secure credit card. This is a great credit card. You should pre-qualify for it. It's something called Graduate, if you guys don't know, where you'll get a secure credit card. Like you have to put a deposit down on it. You put $200 down on a credit card. And when you put the $200 down on that credit card, usually they have a certain amount of time where if you have that credit card, you pay on time and you just use the credit card good and you don't have new negative accounts to your credit reports, then they'll increase your limit and give you your money back. So usually with Discover, in about 7, 8, or 9 months, they'll give you your money back, whatever you did for your initial deposit, and they'll increase your limit. To me, Discover is more better at doing that, but there's other credit cards I'm going to show you that will be able to do that. So I heard of some people going from a $200 limit, and then after the 7 to 9 months, they end up having a $2,100 limit. So a $2,100 limit. So that is a big jump, and it can help you, you know, start getting in with these companies that really won't let you in right away. Kind of like the Discover, they really won't let you in. Navy Federal usually won't just let you in as a beginner. Capital One will let you in as a beginner, and we'll go over some of those credit cards. But I really like that you can be able to get the secure one, get your limit increased. Plus, on top of that, you can be able to apply for another credit card and you have history with them. So definitely check out the Discover Secure credit card. Another one is a TUMO credit card. I like my TUMO credit card, but the warning I always tell people is this: anything you spend on this card is going to be due on Sunday. I don't care. I spent something on Saturday, the next day it was due. And it's because it's a charge card and you don't have any fees with this credit card. They can approve you up to $10,000, but anything that you use on it is going to be due on Sunday. So I just want to warn you guys about that. They can approve you with just looking at your banking history. They don't even have to pull your credit, which is something that's really good. So, you know, if you're a beginner, you had good banking history, or you just use a debit card, this will be perfect because they can pre-qualify you for it and say, yes, we can get you a limit, and which is really good. And then you can go ahead and apply for it and get that credit card. But understand this, like I said, anything you spend on this credit card is going to be due on Sunday. So just listen to that warning. And there's no fees, no annual fees. It's no fees at all because they're going to get that money out of your account right away. You don't really have a balance sitting there. What I do like is that they are going to report to the credit bureau. So that is really good. They're going to report to the credit bureaus, and your limit can be between $100 and $10,000. So definitely check them out. The M Reward Secure credit card. Now, this is that Navy Federal Secure credit card I was talking about. This one will go from $200 to $2,000 in 6 months. So I always tell people, please get this card if you can, because this one is a great one. And then once you start building a relationship with Navy Federal, you can have other accounts with them. So definitely check this out. I think that this will be a great credit card for you all. They don't have an annual fee. Like I said, in 6 months, you can go from a $200 credit card to $2,000. So yeah, you got to put a deposit down initially, but you can go from $200 to $2,000. And I think that's very, very beneficial for you all. Now, Capital One. Let's talk about Capital One, because Capital One, they have so many different credit cards they can pre-qualify you for. Since you are a beginner, I have the secure one here, but if you go on their website, if you go on their website, you'll be able to see all of the different credit cards that they have. I want you to just put your information into their website and say that you want to get pre-approved or pre-qualified for a credit card. And you can tell them what you want. You know, I want one for travel. I want one for cash back. I want one for rewards. You know, you can filter it out, but then they'll honestly tell you what they can probably approve you for. So I say to go that route because, you know, listening to me, you can get the secure one, but I really think that you can just get the regular Capital One Platinum credit card, like without the secure. Secure means you have to put a deposit down on it. I think that you could probably get that Platinum. That's a very beginner credit card. Also, they have the Quick Silver one to give you 1.5% cash back, but they do have an annual fee on that. But that can be a great one for you too. So definitely go to Capital One website and see which ones they can pre-approve you for, pre-qualify you for, because they have so many of them there. Another one that have guaranteed approval is the Open Sky Visa card. If you're trying to get all these credit cards and nobody is giving you a credit card because you don't have any history, go ahead and get that Open Sky Visa, because they're going to be able to give you a credit card with no hard inquiry. As long as they can verify your identity, they will give you a credit card. So I tell people, if you can't get any other credit card, make sure you get that self in that kickoff, because they're going to report. It's like guaranteed that they're going to give you a credit card and they're going to report. And with the Open Sky, this is another credit card you can actually use though, other than Self and Kickoff that you can use. So I tell people to go ahead and get this Open Sky card if you cannot get any other card, because it's guaranteed approval. As long as they can verify that you're a real person, they will give you the credit card. So definitely check this out. A lot of people too, just keep this in your mind. I'm not saying you're gonna file bankruptcy in the future, but if you heard of anybody to file bankruptcy, this is a great one because it's a guaranteed approval. It can start them building their credit back again. And some people file bankruptcy and they are a beginner. They never had like regular credit and they still file bankruptcy. So definitely check this out. Now, the Discover is Student Chrome credit card. They don't care if you have credit history at all. If you're a student, apply for the Discover is Student Chrome card. Now, keep in mind that I do want you guys to use your student email address when you apply for this credit card, because you have a greater chance of getting approved and use your student email address, because it shows that you are definitely a student. So definitely check that out. Credit One Bank, honestly, when you're a beginner, you want to kind of stay away from this because they're going to give out high annual fees. And I don't want you guys to start off with cards like that that's going to give you a high annual fee. Now, if you pre-qualify for this credit card, you know, they're going to probably give it to you. But if you pre-qualify for this credit card and they give you a low annual fee, or no annual fee at all, then go ahead and get it. But if they come and say, okay, we'll give you a credit card with a $79 annual fee, that's not where it's at, you guys. I would rather you get a secure credit card and start building your credit that way than to do this, get that credit card there. Another great one is the Mission Lane credit card. Definitely check what your annual fee is going to be. If they charge you like $19, that's not bad. Think about the point that they are going to report a credit card onto your credit reports. So always think about that. And bad credit is okay. So if you have bad credit, this is a great one for you all too. And they can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry, which is great. We got the Pedal One Visa. You can try to see if they can give you this credit card, but they want to look at some type of history on your credit. If you do have like 1 or 2 accounts you already like to kick off the Self, you could try to see if you can get this one. But I believe they're also going to look at your banking history. But all of these credit cards that I'm talking about, you can always look at these videos that I created for them. And that's really all of the credit cards that I have listed on the website. Again, you can go search my name, Rickita.com. That is the website where I created that and I put all that together. Hopefully you guys get approved for a credit card. Let me know, come back and let us know which credit card you got approved for, which ones that you suggest for other people. If you're watching it like, oh no, I got that one before, that is a good one, or I got that one before, do not mess with it. Like, go ahead and drop it down in the comments and let us know. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.